there's so many things you can label to Mikel Arteta, so many attributes that you can say, this guy just doesn't get it. But what if the mind is blind because the eye can't see? Mikel Arteta cannot get a transfer right, but Martin Zubimendi could be on his way to Arsenal. Leroy Sané on his way to Spurs. Cunha, deal finally agreed. Man United's found some money. Is Bruno Fernandes going to be on his way out by tomorrow? So much more to talk about. If you do not want BS news, you know you've come to the right place. That's why you like, subscribe, turn that notification on, because there's no BS today. It's all straight facts. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. Let's get into the show. Let's kick it off. So, cast your minds back to this. 8th of August this year. It was the great David Ornstein who came out with a great tweet. He came out, I'm just finding it here just now, about Martin Zubimendi on his way to Liverpool. And have a quick look at this. Real Sociedad expect Martin Zubimendi to accept move to Liverpool. According to Sociedad sources, clubs would still need to agree a fee unless LFC decide to trigger 60 million release clause, which needs to be paid in full. Now, with that one, there were so many people on social media jumping up and down saying, Zubi, where are you? He's coming to Liverpool. He has chosen the right club. Arne Slot has just come in and shown Mikel Arteta what it's all about. This is how we do a big pull. We're Liverpool Football Club. Well, Zubimendi must have had other ideas, because Mikel Arteta must have just picked up the phone and said, yo, fool, what you doing? We're coming for you in the summer. Just hold tight. Just give him a spin-off. Just tell him the story about the mountains and the sangria, and you can't leave that behind. We're coming for you, buddy. Okay, that's the story you heard from Zubimendi. Fast forward now, end of the Premier League season. Arsenal finished second. Liverpool won the league. Okay, cool. As of today, Sammy Mokbel has just tweeted this. Martin Zubimendi is set for medical before completing switch to Arsenal. All relevant paperwork with Real Sociedad has been completed. Announcement pending successful medical. Done. Martin Zubimendi is an Arsenal player. So many people were talking about it. Romano. Then you had David Ornstein. Florian Plettenberg has come out of this stuff. Ben Jacobs has come out of it. They've all come out with this story that Martin Zubimendi is definitely coming to Arsenal. Now here it is. There. Sammy Mokbel first to it. And everyone else has started to come out with the same story. Sky Sports has come out with it as well. Martin Zubimendi is an Arsenal player, teaming up with the likes of a Declan Rice, a Martin Odegaard. They're going to be reunited again, and it's going to feel so good. Mikel Moreno, yes, he's joining. He's teaming up with his ex-teammate. They're now teammates. Now you then got the three musketeers: Martin Odegaard, Mikel Moreno, and now Martin Zubimendi. All have played together at Real Sociedad. They've all linking up again. Could this be the transformation that Arsenal need? Thomas Partey on the verge of agreeing a new deal at Arsenal. So that midfield is poised, full of excellent toughness, exuberance, flavour. You name it, Arsenal's going to have it for next season. Now, chat, what do you think about this? Is this a good deal for Arsenal? Or are you just still waiting for that striker? Is it going to be Sesko? Is it going to be Gyökeres? No one knows. I'm not going to say no one cares, but right now, it's all about Martin Zubimendi getting that deal over the line. That's going to be the first one. Then it's going to kick off. I think the striker is going to be the last one to come in. I think the striker, that is what they're saving themselves for. They know who the striker is. This stupid story about the rift between Arteta and Burton, I was one of the ones to come out of it first of all and tell you about this rift. I think they're going to leave that one till last. I really and truly think they're going to leave that one till last, but it's going to get done before they go away for the pre-season tour. Okay, moving on to the next story. So, Fabrizio Romano has now come out and tweeted this. He understands that Milos Kerkez has already said yes to the Liverpool project. No issues on personal terms. Club-to-club talks underway with Liverpool. Also busy on Florian Wirtz deal, but in regular contact with Bournemouth. Now, just on that, that's big news for Liverpool. They already got Jeremy Frimpong, and I saw yesterday that he was on the plane coming into England, ready to complete the whole paperwork situation. So that deal will be announced. And all these deals literally will be announced firmly once the transfer window opens in a few days' time from now. And when that happens, you'll start seeing everything go through and people start panicking, especially Arsenal fans thinking, the transfer window's open, where's the signing? Where's the striker? You got to hold your bridges. The transfer window's only open momentarily for really and truly clubs who are playing in the Club World Cup. That's why it's open early, then it closes, and then it reopens back up again. So, once it opens, don't expect Arsenal to flood the gates with loads of transfers, the same as Liverpool, because they don't really and truly need it right now, but it will help them go into the Club World Cup. So, moving on to Spurs. This is fun. So, Leroy Sané has offered himself, so the reports came out late last night, that to Spurs. Now, when I saw this story, I said to myself, oh, why don't Arsenal go for him? But then I had, nightmares of the signing that we had on loan from Chelsea in Raheem Sterling. Leroy Sané is a great player. When he was at Manchester City many moons ago, he looked great, quick, fast. But then when he went to Bayern Munich, then we kind of saw what he was really about. Injuries. Hardly played. And then when Bayern Munich played him, it was very sporadic, managing his minutes. More because he couldn't keep fit for the whole season. Now he's going to Spurs. I'm still thinking, should Arsenal actually go in for him, make a bid, because he can be the one to actually use him properly with the minutes for Bukayo Saka, then it takes the load of Bukayo Saka. You don't have a player who should know himself, he's not going to play the whole season, in the sense of he can't stay fit for the whole season. But if you sign a Leroy Sané, there is some proper issues there. One is the wages, and when he's not playing, can he still be fit? And then when you need him, is he going to be impactful? Because what we saw with Raheem Sterling, and you don't really want to, tarnish it too bad, but I'm kind of scared when you go for players now of that generation. Leroy Sané, I think, wouldn't be a good fit for us. If Spurs are going to go for him and going to take him, let him have him. But staying with Spurs, staying. Sky Sports, and I'm just looking over here. Check this out. Atletico Madrid are expected to approach Tottenham over the signing of Christian Romero. Manager Diego Simeone is understood to be keen to sign new players before the Club World Cup begins in June. So again, as I said, the transfer window is going to open momentarily for only for a few days. That allows teams to go on to sign some players. But with that, players can still depart, players can still come in, and Spurs should be on alert because Christian Romero is a very, very good defender. Coming from an Arsenal fan, he is a very, very good defender. And if Spurs lose him, then they've got to start thinking about who they're going to get in to replace him. There's not many quality defenders out there, but Christian Romero, hey, he's a walking red card at the same time. So good luck to Spurs on that one. Moving on, late last night, everyone was reporting on this one. Matheus Cunha, obviously a big transfer from Wolves to Manchester United, hit the rocks. Manchester United go in there, I want to pay for him over 5 years. Wolves are like, piss off. We want this done quickly. You know the terms, you know the conditions. Why are you playing games? Then David Ornstein comes in and drops his little bomb. Here we go. Manchester United have now met terms of a 62.5 million release clause in Matheus Cunha's contract at Wolverhampton Wanderers. So, Wolverhampton Wanderers FC have given Manchester United FC permission to conclude the deal with the 26-year-old Brazilian international forward. Conduct, medical, and complete transfer. Manchester United have a great player. Is he going to be the new number 10? Is he going to take that from Marcus Rashford's back? Well, more than likely, yeah. But with him coming in, with Bruno Fernandes set to more than likely reject a contract from Saudi and stay at Manchester United, we'll see this rebuild. What they're going to go do for the forward line, is that going to be a Liam Delap? Is he going to come in there and, is United going to then go out there and spend another 30 million taking their total transfer for the season going to be close to 90 million? Is that going to be enough? So chat, let me know. What do you think of these deals so far? Supermendy coming in. Leroy Sané offering him services to Spurs. Then Christian Romero could be off to Spain with Atletico Madrid. Matheus Cunha now coming in at Manchester United. There's still no word actually yet from Liam Delap. No doubt we'll hear by about that one tomorrow, which is going to be Thursday, maybe Friday the latest. Benjamin Sesko, Victor Gyökeres, which one's going to be coming into Arsenal? Who's the winger going to be as well following in? Is Juan Garcia going to be the number 2 for Arsenal as a goalkeeper? So much more is going to keep on unfolding this week, and it's only just beginning, and the season has only just ended. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, like, subscribe, turn the notification on. 60 more for the magical 1,000, and then 100,000 more for 100,000. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.